You are not one of us. Stop it. Can I ask you a question, my friend? Are you from the United States of America? Because I heard that Black Americans and Black Africans do not like each other. I don't know if it's true. You're the only one who can confirm that. The reason why I ask this is because I have a friend who lives in the United States, and he is a Black American. He told me that a lot of Black Africans do not like Black Americans. And as far as I know, a lot of Black Americans do not recognize Black Africans. Basically, they hate each other. And I really thought that you guys get along with each other. And you guys do not like each other because of how you were brought up differently. Perhaps Black Americans got westernized, while Black Africans remain to follow their old culture. And I guess this is pretty much the same thing when I see other Filipinos. Some Filipinos will not recognize other Filipinos because they think that their status is higher than other Filipinos. So they believe that they are better than other Filipinos. So I'm not sure how the Black Africans and Black Americans work. And I don't think you discriminate based on your colors because obviously you cannot change your color not unless you're going to bleach your skin. And I noticed that every time I say that Black people are my brothers and sisters, often Black Africans always welcome me with warm heart. They always say, "Oh, welcome sister, you are part of us." And some Black Africans would often say, "Hell no, you are not one of us, stop it." And I remember before when I first arrived in Canada, my first friend ever were Black Africans. They welcomed me as if I was their own sister. But I noticed that the Black Canadians are more like kind of snobbish. I'm not saying that they are all snobbish, but I just noticed the difference between Black Americans and Black Africans. You see what I mean? Can someone explain this to me, please? Because why do we have to hate each other and not accept each other that we are all one? I mean, why are we denying each other when all the humans started in Africa? Everybody comes from Africa. It's the beginning. In the beginning, everything starts from Africa, including the humanity. It all starts from Africa. I agree with you completely and 1,000,000%. But let me tell you something. I thought of this out of curiosity. And because I have curiosity, I needed to find answers. Some answers that I found and some findings that I discovered could be just part of my theory and opinion. So hear me out, and you don't have to take me seriously because obviously this is just part of my curiosity. You either agree or disagree, and that is okay. So, since everything started in Africa, what if, hypothetically, once upon a time when the humanity started in Africa, so would you agree with me that not all creation is perfect? Meaning, or let's just say, not all creation or not all humans, not all first humans' creations are perfect. What if once upon a time when the human first created, there were bad humans and good humans? Or let's just say one human who's really bad, and because his nature is bad, everything he'll do and everything he'll say is also bad. So what if this human is hateful, vengeful, wants power, wants control, and wants to destroy and control other humans? Because in other words, really, he's a narcissist. He started bullying and hating his own kinds. So guys, you know how the world works, right? Everything here on earth is based on recycle. Meaning, we humans repeats whatever happened in the past. Now, from the perspective of my people, which are Filipinos, and the perspective of other people, which could be Black people, Indian people, whatever people out there. Now, let's just use the example of my people. A lot of Filipinos do not appreciate having brown skin or dark skin. So what they did do, they ended up bullying and being mean to other Filipinos who has dark skin. And on top of that, because these people are very insecure about the color of their skin, they ended up finding a way to change her or his entire skin tone as well as her or his entire face. That's when they started bleaching their skin. That's when they started doing rhinoplasty and doing all sorts of surgery on their face because they do not appreciate who they are. So what if back in the day, in the first creation of humanity, there were that person who hated himself and who hated his own kind? That is when he started changing who he was and trying to brainwash other first human creation to be like him. What if he started changing his skin tone and he started changing his facial form and including his hair? What if? And so, have you guys ever thought of this? What if the first racist human being started in Africa? What if the first racist in the world could be a black person? What if? Again, if you know how the world works and how everything is recycled, then you will understand what I'm talking about. If not, then I'm sorry, because after all, this is just my theory.